For those of you that don't know me, my name is Angie, and I am the owner of Living Inspired Within. Today, we are going to talk about self esteem and confidence. And this is a subject that is near and dear to my heart. It is so important that we realize the importance of it as female entrepreneurs, that we realize the importance of confidence as business owners, because at some point, you are selling either yourself or a product. And you have to have confidence. You really have to have confidence in yourself, confidence in your product, or confidence in your service. And you really want that to come across. So I'm here to provide 4 simple ways that you can increase your confidence or your self-esteem. So 4 simple ways, easy peasy. So we're going to go ahead and get started. The first one is to recognize what you are good at. Focus on your strengths. You know, one of the things that we've been taught growing up, or at least I was taught, right, is like work on your weaknesses, right? Even in school, it's like figure out what are your strengths and what are your weaknesses and try to up level your weaknesses. Don't do that. So, in my opinion, I think that that's just the wrong information, right? If you're really good at something, you really want to hone in on that, right? So even, as a coach, right? And if you're a coach, I know some of you are and some of you aren't, but if you're a coach, you're coaching on something that you are good at. If you're not good at it, hopefully you're not coaching on it, or you shouldn't be coaching on it, right? So you want to focus on what you're really good at, shine those up and let those lead the way. Anything you're not good, any weaknesses, any areas of opportunity, whatever you want to call them, it doesn't matter what you call them. Just, at some point you can hire those out, outsource them, or team up with someone that does that part really, really good. So I know for me, I love running businesses. I'm the visionary. I know where we're going. I have a very clear direction. I have an action plan. I have all of these things. The day-to-day operations and the innuendos and the systems and all of that, that's not my strong suit. I know it's not. So you know what I do? I find mentors and I find coaches that I can hire, that I can work with, that provide the systems and the processes for me. I reach out to partners, people I can partner with so that they can provide the systems and I don't have to. So focus on what you're really great at, not what you're not great at. So recently I was listening to a podcast and they were talking about this very thing, right? It's focusing on strengths. And the guy shared that there was an ADD doctor for children, right? And so one of the things, he's apparently very successful. And one of the things when he asks why he's so successful is he says he works with these children. He works with these children with ADD and ADHD. And he finds out, he talks to their parents, their friends, their teachers. He finds out what they're good at. And that's all he focuses on. That's all they focus on. So then they start working on that. And then when the kid gets really good at that, you know what happens? Their self-confidence and their self-esteem, increases. And then they want to read a book, if they're struggling with that, or they want to do something they're struggling with because they have confidence, because they focused on what the child was really good at. So focus on your strengths, not your weaknesses. Focus on what you're good at. Make a list of what you're good at. Okay, and then next, speak kindly to yourself. So I've talked about this before, and I will keep talking about this. Quit speaking negatively to yourself. Someone texted me the other day and said something like, "Oh, I'm such a moron," or something. And my head exploded. And I know, and I love this woman so much. And I called her out. I said, please don't speak to yourself like that. That's awful. Because what you're accepting, your brain is accepting whatever you're telling it as truth. So the minute you say that, the minute that gets out there or even formulates in your brain, you're accepting it as truth. And that's crap. Let's just call it what it is, right? So it's not good for you. It's not good for your self-esteem. It's not good for your confidence. Speak kindly to yourself. Pay attention to your thoughts. Your thoughts are so important, and your emotions are dictated by your thoughts. So your thoughts drive your emotion. Your thoughts drive your confidence. Next time you're having a good day or a bad day, stop and think about it, because it's based on your thoughts and your emotions. How you perceive things are going. So look at your thoughts. That's so important. Speak kindly to yourself. If you wouldn't say it to a friend, don't say it to yourself. And this is a side note. So that was number 2. This is like number 2.5, I guess. But look at who you're surrounding yourself with. If you're not surrounding yourself with women and men that are lifting you up, that want you to achieve everything you want to achieve, that are trying to achieve more themselves, then I encourage you to really evaluate who you're surrounding yourselves with. Because you really want someone that's going to lift you up, that's going to speak kindly to you, that's going to motivate you. So that was number 2. Number 3, use positive affirmations. You guys know I am a huge positive affirmation person. Use positive affirmations. It's so important. I do it every single day. Every once in a while I backslide or I fall off the wagon, whatever you want to call it. But use positive affirmations. It's really, really important. And you, again, you're putting it out there. You're putting the vibrations out in the universe. Those vibrations are going to come back to you. And you have to do it consistently. Right? So what are you telling yourselves in the morning? Share below this video. What positive affirmations are you using every day? Share your positive affirmations. Share things you're telling yourself throughout the day. If you are connected with someone in this group and you think they do amazing things and they're an amazing human, put it below and tag them. You know what that's going to do? That's going to increase their confidence. You're paying it forward. So it's amazing. So positive affirmations, I wrote down a couple that I use in the mornings. I wanted to share with you because I'm asking you to share with me. So I will share with you. In the mornings, as part of my morning routine, I say, I am a successful coach and speaker. And it makes me feel really confident. I empower other women. That's what I do. That is my mission. That is why I am here today. That's why I show up in this group every day. I am here to empower women, to help women realize their full potential. Because I firmly believe that when women step into their full potential and move boldly towards success, it not only affects that woman, it affects her family. Whatever that looks like, right? It affects her community. And that in turn affects the world. That is mind-blowing to me. The ripple effect is gigantic. So if we can all just empower each other and help each other realize their full potential and lift other women up, we will do amazing things. I love that. I get so excited. So that's one of my positive affirmations. I empower other women. I am a light amongst darkness. I was going through some of the groups earlier and someone said, what's one of the favorite things about yourself, right? So brag on yourself below this too. What is one of the favorite things, your favorite thing about you? One of my favorite things about me is I am an eternal optimist. I am full of sunshine and rainbows 99.9% of the time. Listen, I have my off days. Absolutely, I do. Everyone does. And that's okay. But most of the time, I'm an eternal optimist. Most of the time, I'm finding the solution. I'm finding the silver lining. I'm finding how we can get around the situation and still get to where we're going. I'm saying, okay, well, this really was crummy over here, and this is what happened. But oh my gosh, look at this amazing thing that came from it. So use your strengths. What do you love about yourself? Put it below this. This is about self-confidence and self-esteem. What in the world do you love about yourself? Brag on yourself for a minute. Please, please do. It's okay to do that. Number 4, this is the last one. You have to have clarity around your goals and a clear direction on where you're headed, right? So your goals have to align with your values, and you have to have a clear direction where you're going. You have to have an action plan. You have to have an action plan. Because if you don't have an action plan, you're not going from here to there. You're going from here to here and here to here and back down here and over here. And it's going to take you so long to get to where you're going. You're going to feel defeated. You're going to get frustrated. Have a clear plan of where you're going. And if that's not your strength, hire someone that can help you with that. Have an accountability partner, an accountability buddy. Find someone in this group that's in the same industry or not in the same industry. Who cares? Find someone that can hold you accountable. Have a coach that can hold you accountable, whatever it is. Just make sure you're accountable. You have to have an action plan. To increase your confidence and your self-esteem, you have to take massive action. So if you know you have to get from point A to point Z, you have to hit 24 other points along the way, right? You have to have a clearly defined action plan. You have to take massive action consistently. And the more you take massive action, the more momentum you're going to get. The more momentum you get, the more your confidence is going to go up. And the more your confidence increases, it's a snowball effect. Then you're going to go out and you're going to take more massive action because, oh my gosh, I had these really great results. Well, you know why you had those great results? You did something. You moved the needle forward today. So take massive action. It increases your confidence. It increases your self-esteem. Fail forward. I had someone reach out to me last week. We have a call scheduled. I don't have my calendar right in front of me. I think for tomorrow, maybe Thursday. But we have a call scheduled because they reached out and they said, listen, I need some help. I'm stuck. I'm in analysis paralysis. Can you help me? Absolutely, I can help you. And I want to help you because you can't be in analysis paralysis. I want to encourage you to take action. It does not have to be perfect action. If you are a type A person, so am I. I realize you may want things done a certain way. Just get it done. Push forward. It doesn't have to be perfect, I promise. You can change things. You can change your niche. You can change your offerings. You can change your pricing. You can change everything. But you got to get out there and test it and fail forward. See what works, see what doesn't work, tweak it, change it. Because you know what? When something doesn't work and you go back and you tweak it and change it, and oh, by the way, something's working now, that feels amazing. I want that for you. But you don't know what that feels like if you're just in analysis paralysis, sitting here trying to figure out what is the best pricing, what is the best niche, what is the best program, what is the best this, what is the best marketing channel, what is the best ad. Just get out there. See what works for you. There's no one way to do something. Something may work really well for someone and may not work as well for you, and vice versa. So get out there and figure out what works for you. Move the needle forward. Please move the needle forward. Take massive action. Have an action plan. Have an accountability partner. Push through fear. If you're fearful of something, the best way to push through that is to do it. Just do it. And the more often you do it, the less fearful you'll be. And fear is all in your mind anyway. What's the worst thing that's going to happen? But the more practiced you get, the more times you're in front of a client, the more times you make sales calls, the more times you do Facebook Lives, whatever it is, you will get more confident because you are here for a purpose that only you can fulfill. So if you don't have the confidence you need, I implore you, please work on it, because there are people out there that need to hear your message, that need the product you're selling, or that need the service you're selling. So please get out there, move forward, move the needle forward, increase your self-confidence, speak nicely to yourself, okay? So what are the 4 things? Recognize what you're good at and focus on your strengths, right? Can I get a yes or an amen, something, comment below, please. Speak kindly to yourself is number 2. No more negative self-talk. Pay attention to your thoughts and what you're telling yourself. Super important. Number 3, use positive affirmations. That has been a huge key to my success. Please use positive affirmations. If you need help or want to share them with a group and say, hey guys, what do you think? Put yourself out there, ask us, right? Positive affirmations. Number 4, have clarity around your dream and your specific goals with a specific action plan. You have to take action. That's the 4th one. All of those things are going to increase your confidence, increase your self-esteem. They are going to help you move boldly towards success as a female entrepreneur. And as I said in the beginning, I'm going to say again, that literally can change the world if you just start here. So hopefully this video helped you. Hopefully it served you well. If you like this and would like more information, please join us. I have a webinar that I'm hosting on March 23rd at 11 a.m. Eastern Time. I'll post the link below this live. You can register on Eventbrite. It's going to be in Zoom. So you can share with people that are not in the Facebook group, or you can invite them into the Facebook group. I would love it if everyone that's watching this goes and invites one woman that needs to hear this live. Invite one woman to this group. Invite one woman to the webinar on the 23rd at 11 a.m. because it's a ripple effect. We all can make a difference. I hope this video found you well. Cheers to your success and happiness. I'll see you on the next one.